What's up, everybody? Anyextee here. It is a windy day in Giza. You can see the pyramids behind me, and today we are off on an adventure to the Siwa Oasis.
The Siwa Oasis is one of the most remote and, for a long period, most mysterious Egyptian oases. I'm with my family and driver, and we're on our way some 780 kilometers west of Cairo to visit the most isolated oasis in Egypt.
Desert now, this desert, not desert. Now we have a farm, not a farmer. Everywhere now is desert. Everything.
Traveling northwest, just outside Cairo, we pass through some farmland. Our driver Gamal informs us how from this point forward, all we will see is desert. Siwa is one of the last surviving oases on planet Earth, and one of the remaining few with continued potential for sustaining life in the middle of the desert. Going into the desert, we didn't know what to expect, but we were relieved to find this gas station along the way.
So just behind this gas station here is the Mediterranean Sea, which runs along Egypt from Alexandria to Libya. We can't see it now because the gas station is obscuring our view, but we're just gonna get some gas real quick.
After traveling 4.5 hours with another 4 hours left to go, you just want to get out and stretch your legs a bit. The last thing you want to do is sit down some more, unless of course you have to use the restroom. But when traveling along this route, that's just not possible.
And while the driver's filling up on gas, I'm using the restroom, which seems to be devoid of an actual toilet. So we're now back on our way, but not first without checking out these train tracks, which run from Libya all the way to Cairo.
Back on the road with 170 miles left to go, and we see this camel, an indication that we're getting closer to the Siwa Oasis.
Although I've been coming to Egypt for more than a decade now and leading tours here, and I've been to Alexandria many times, I have not yet been to the Siwa Oasis. This is my first time visiting Siwa, and so this is very exciting for me because this is the Temple of Amun, where you have the oracle that gave permission, if you will, to Alexander the Great during his conquest of Egypt against the Persian Empire. It was said that he followed some birds through the desert to the Siwa Oasis and seeked audience from the oracle, which gave him the authority to rule over Egypt.
He owns this many sheep?
Yes.
He's a sheep herder. That's what they do out here. How do you think they would survive? They're so fluffy.
We continue traversing the road that was only laid out in the mid-1980s that connects the oasis with the nearby coastal city of Marsa Matruh.
Hi, Mama. I've seen people riding horses here and camels here, and I don't even own one, but I know that they all made a mistake. They have these things on the back of their legs, I forgot what they're called, but you're supposed to remove them because it's bad for them and it causes them a lot of pain, and it hurts for them to walk.
With the exception of this road here, you can imagine what it was like back in the day when all of this was just desert. I mean, it's desert now, but you have this road cutting through, and imagine trying to go this distance on donkeys, camels. Today we have it a lot easier because we're able to drive, convenience of modern technology. So now we're driving on a dirt road. The road just went from pavement to bumpy dirt. This is gonna slow us down a bit. So we just pulled over for a quick break. The sun is setting, or has already set actually. You can see the moon there. And so it looks like we're probably gonna be getting into Siwa when it's dark. We'll have to find a place to stay. So we've just arrived in Siwa. Now we have to find some place to stay.
Turn right, then turn right.
So we just arrived here in Siwa. As you can see, it's about 8 o'clock at night.
It is a long-held belief that if you want to know the real deal about a place, what's really good and where to stay, you ask a cab driver.
We are just looking to see if we can find a guest house.
But our cab driver didn't know, so we settled for the next best option, asking the local people themselves. And when that fails, Google, which brought us to the Alba Bin Shal guest house.
Little bit. Luxor. We're from America, but we live in Luxor. We found one, and now we're just gonna see if there's some availability.
بن شال الباب بن شال هوتيل.
So we found the guest house, and we're gonna stay here at Alba Ben Shal Hotel. You can see here, this is the family room, and then we have a separate single room for our driver.
It's this reminds me more of the old world and like experience I think that most people want to get when they come to Egypt, and just like the shops and the stuff that the shopkeepers sell looks like it has a higher quality, and it's just much more peaceful.
It's very cool. Like, I like the style of it.
Like when you go to Saqqara, the buildings are emulating this organic matter in stone, but here you have the date palms that make up the architecture. This is so cool.
Alba Bin Shal is located directly outside the entrance of the historic Shali Fortress. The architecture is modeled after the original structures that once filled the great fortress, offering 11 rooms on 3 levels connected through a network of alleyways and terraces that overlook the center of town. And after traveling 8 hours, it was nice to find a family room for the equivalent of $40 USD, as well as a toilet that you could actually sit on.
So we have the toilet, sink, mirror, shower.
Okay, so it reminds me of the Hogwarts castle. So if we open this, we just grab our hands here, turn it, and open. Oh my god, I see a cat. Oh my god, hi. Oh, and we see a little shop over there. And we see bicycles for sale. This is so cool.
After settling in, locking the window and doors, it's time to go out and immerse ourselves in the local culture of Siwan people who still preserve practices and exhibit customs and goods that are unique in all of Egypt.
Right away, it seems like the quality of materials here are superior to a lot of the stuff we see in Giza, actually.
It's more like a relaxed vibe. Even when you walk into the shops, everyone's not trying to be so pushy and like trying to sell to you. They just let you walk around, try stuff, and you know, if you want it, you want it.
Interesting. If you want interesting to put this in your house in Luxor, you can take it.
This one?
Yeah, think about it, not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, the vendors seem to be a lot less aggressive than what you find back in Cairo and Luxor.
Dad, they have a Hello Kitty keychain. I'm so surprised to find this here.
I like the soaps. They have like natural soaps here. They have scented bath salts. This soap is taking me back to the Yucatan. And then they have ponchos just like Mexico. And then the soup that I just ate tasted like my mother's soup.
Pasta. Karina's about to try on a serpent necklace.
This is like beautiful and like has the old world mystique and the traditions. He just got this snake and made it into a necklace for protection, and he's doing all these crafts.
I have something to show you very important
Okay.
for your home.
That looks like animal bone. He made a candle out of it.
Yeah, like camels.
Yeah, he's very creative. I think those are all bones and horns. And he said that that's for protection for the house.
We discovered that Siwa not only offers a source of inspiration, but also a thriving community for much appreciated artistic creations.
This is your crazy thinking?
Yes.
No, this is brilliant thinking.
Thank you.
It's genius.
Thank you. You're very kind. You're very kind.
Look at these.
There's a candle too.
House in Luxor. And Barat.
Yeah.
But try to have a garden, Barat.
We have a garden.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very. Right here. Snake oil conditioner cream.
We got a real snake oil salesman.
Snake necklaces and snake oil salesmen aside, Siwa is mostly known for its prized Siwa salt, which is mostly famous for its extraordinary purity.
Smells like salt. Look at that.
It is the nearby lakes that produce most of the highly prized Siwa salt. In fact, it has been sold since ancient times, but is now becoming an increasingly important component of the local economy.
I think like where people come to look for in Egypt is here in Siwa.
From its layers of history and cultural diversity to unique crafts and salt lamp lights at night, Siwa is a must-see for the culturally minded, environmentally sensitive, and health-conscious travelers who want to experience the true meaning of a journey into a long-forgotten past. And after a long drive and long day, we make our way back to the Alba Bin Shal Guest House Hotel to get some much-needed rest. But stick with us, because in the next episode, we'll further explore Siwa, taking a look at the mysterious Oracle Temple of Amun, and so much more. My name is Anyextee, this is Adept Expeditions, and you are watching my Living in Luxor vlog series. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, please do subscribe, like, and leave a comment below.